and welcome to Behind the Blades, the podcast where we uncover the hidden world of surgical instrumentations and sterile processing. I'm your host, Rosie, aka Yvonne, and today we're going to be diving into a high-tech topic that is reshaping the surgical world, robotic instrumentation. Now, I know what you're thinking. Robots in surgery? Isn't that something like a sci-fi movie? But no, this is real life. Robotic assistance surgeries are rapidly becoming standard in many operating rooms across the country. In today's episode, when robots hold the scalpel, we're going to be talking about robotic instruments used in surgery and why they're such a breakthrough, the problems hospitals face with their maintenance and costs, and most importantly, some realistic cost-saving solutions that sterile processing departments can start using today. So let's start with how we got here. So robotic surgery was once just an idea, but systems like the Da Vinci surgical system changed everything. This technology was proven by the FDA in early 2000s, and it gave surgeons the ability to operate using robotic arms with unmatched precision. By 2023, over 1 million robotic procedures were performed in the US alone. That includes surgeries like prostate removals and even delicate cardiac valve repairs. What makes robotic surgery so powerful in its ability to reduce revisions, minimize blood loss, and even speed up patient recovery? But here's the thing, these surgeries are only as good as the instrument used, and that's where it gets tricky. Robotic surgical instruments are not your everyday scissors and clamps. Let's take the endo-wrist instrument, for example. So this tool mimics the motion of a human wrist, but with even greater dexterity and range. Sounds amazing, right? But these instruments are very expensive and fragile. Many of them are limited to just 10 uses, y'all, before they have to be retired. That means 10 sterilization cycles, they're done, regardless of whether they look brand new. And the cost, each individual robotic arm instrument can cost over 1,000 to just replace. Multiply that by how many you need a single procedure, and you're looking at some serious money. Plus, if they're not handled properly during reprocessing, they can be damaged even faster. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the OR, the cost, y'all. Hospitals are spending tens of thousands of dollars every year on robotic instruments, repairs, and replacements. In fact, a mid-sized hospital in Georgia recently reported spending over $75,000 in 1 year just on robotic instrument replacement alone. That doesn't even include the cost of repairs or the downtime when instruments are out of service. Every time a robotic tool isn't available or needs to be replaced, surgeries get delayed, patients wait longer, and surgeons get frustrated. And sterile processing staff, we're stuck in the middle, doing our best what we have. So, how do we fix it? Don't worry, I got us a couple solutions. Let's break it down into three smart strategies. First, prevention maintenance. Hospitals need to start using advanced tracking softwares like SPM to monitor how many use each robotic instrument has left. Every time an instrument is processed, it should be scanned and logged. This prevents overuse and ensures tools are retired when it's time. Not too early, not too late. The second, technician training. Sterile processing technicians need specialized training for handling robotic instruments. These tools aren't like regular forceps or scissors. They have delicate joints and sensors points. Vendors should be brought in for hands-on workshops, and hospitals should invest in certification programs, especially for robotic instruments. Third, vendor managed repair services. Sometimes it's better to lease robotic instruments with service contracts than to buy them outright. With a vendor managed repair program, you can reduce the cost by bundling repairs and replacements into your lease. This way, you're never caught off guard by a broken robotic grasper the morning of the surgery. All right, let's wrap this up in a few takeaways. So, one, robotic surgical instruments offer game changing precisions, but come at a steep price. Two, damage during reprocessing is a major issue, but it's preventable. Three, hospitals can save money and time by tracking instrument usage, training staff, and working smarter with vendors. If you work in sterile processing or hospital management or OR nurse, this is your sign to take a hard look at robotic instrument handling and repair process. Out of your department, see where breakdowns are happening and start that conversation with vendors about better service contracts or training. Because when robots hold the scalpel, we hold the responsibility. Thanks for joining me on Behind the Blades. I hope today's episode gave you a fresh perspective on robotic instrumentations and the virtual role we play behind the scenes. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow techs and surgical pros. Until next time, stay sharp.